I have a statement that I would like to make today. All God can do is open the door. He cannot make you walk through the door. All God can do is open the door. He cannot make you walk through the door. And somebody may say, what do you mean? All God does throughout our lives is give us opportunities. That's what God does. You must remember that we have free will. So God can't make us do anything. God give us opportunities throughout our lives. God give us opportunities throughout our spiritual life, our financial life to get things together. The main thing that God wants us to do is make sure that we're right with Him. God can't make us serve Him and live for Him, but He will give us the opportunity to serve Him and to live for Him. There goes the same thing in our personal lives. All God can do is give us opportunities. All God can do is open the door, but God cannot make us come through the door. See, it's somebody who's been praying to God about a financial blessing. Now, all God can do is open the door for that person for the job, but the Lord can't make you do the job. You get what I'm saying? See, the Lord can touch somebody's heart, and somebody can talk for you and say, I know a person who's in need of a job, and they can get you on the job, but the Lord can't make you do right on the job. See, you can go on the job, but the question is, are you going to do the job? You can go on the job, but are you not going to take these people's stuff while you on the job? See, the Lord sets us up with many opportunities in life, and those are doors that the good Lord is opening for us. And the question that you have to ask yourself on today, when the Lord opened the door, are you taking advantage of the door being open, saying, I'm going to walk in the door? Are you still just standing outside the door? And some of us, if we be honest, we've done nothing but close the door. See, anything. It can be a person that can bless an individual with the car. But guess what? The Lord can't make you do right with that car. Somebody done bless somebody with the whole vehicle, but guess what? You don't want to get the oil changed in that vehicle. You don't want to get the tires changed in that vehicle. The Lord has touched somebody's heart that somebody has been needing a vehicle, and a person has told you, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to charge you. Just give me $200 a month. Give me $300 a month when you get paid. I'm going to knock it down for you, and you can just pay it for me until you pay it off. But somebody didn't do right with the door that was open. You have it every day. The Lord touches somebody's heart. People need a place to stay. The Lord touched their heart. They let you in and say, okay, I'm going to allow you to stay with me. But what are you doing with the opportunity that's given to you? See, the Lord has touched somebody's heart to allow a person to stay with them for 6 months to a year and say, I'm just going to allow you to get on your feet. Don't give me nothing. I don't want anything from you. What did you do with the door that God opened? Did you save the money or did you blow the money? See, the Lord can touch anybody's heart. The Lord can touch somebody's heart to say, you know what? I'm going to pay your rent for you for a whole year. I'm going to pay your rent. That's going to help you get out of debt. Now, what did you do with that money? Did you try to pay off other bills with that money? Did you save any money? Or did you just blow that money and go through that money because you thought you had extra money? I want you to think about it in our lives. God can open the door, but He can't make us walk through the door and take advantage of the door. It's been people who've been given opportunities after opportunities. Well, guess what? They didn't have to go to jail. They didn't have to go to prison. But you know what they did? They just didn't take advantage of it. They kept acting a fool. They kept doing what they wanted to do. And until it ended them up behind bars. Could that very well be you? See, God is opening up these doors for us. After somebody got out of jail, after somebody got out of prison, the Lord touched somebody's heart to give you another chance. What did you do with that chance? Did you take advantage of what was given to you? Or do you blame everybody else because you just want free handout? See, it's been people who the Lord has brought me across, and they've gotten out of jail, they've gotten out of prison, and they're mad because they just want handout. They don't want to work. People are offering them jobs, and guess what? They're turning the jobs down because they don't want to work. They just want free handouts, and they're mad because people just don't give them the free handouts. What are you doing when the Lord is opening the door for you? Somebody been praying for a good woman. Somebody been praying for a good man. Well, what are you doing when you finally got the good woman or you got the good man? Are you treating them right? Are you doing them right? Or are you treating them any kind of way and you're wondering why they walked away? I want you to think about it now. You've been praying and crying, and I just want me a good godly man, a good godly woman. But the moment that you got them, did you do them right? Did you do them the right way, or you treated them the wrong way and you're wondering why they walked away? Think about it in our lives. The opportunities that God has given us, the doors that God has given us. Did we take advantage of the opportunity that we was given? Did we take full advantage and say, Lord, I'm going to walk through this door? Or did we stop right at the front door and we just closed the door? See, it could be anything where the Lord can touch somebody's heart and say, I'm going to bless you. I'm going to give you this. What did you do with that financial blessing? Somebody came into some money. Whether it was a lawsuit money, whether a loved one passed away. See, what did you do with that money? See, you was crying and then you was going to the Lord saying, Lord, I got to get stuff done. Lord, I got to handle this. I got bills. I got to get paid out. All this stuff is going on. And the door opens up where you get a lump sum of money. Be real. What did you do with that money? Did you blow that money? Did you handle bills? Did you handle business when you got that money? Or did you just do what you want to do with that money? God is opening up doors, but what are we doing when the doors open? And that's the question that everybody got to be real with and get real within themselves. Somebody been praying about a friendship. Lord, I just need a good friend. I just need a great friend. Lord, send me a good friend. But what did you do when the Lord sent you that good friend? Did you run off that friend like you did those other friends? We all have to look within ourselves. And a lot of us are mad at God. Are you one of those people who you're mad at God because you feel like God opened the door? But not only did you want God to open the door, you wanted to just God to make the way for you all the way through the door. God did his part, but you wanted to go act a fool on that job. You wanted to act a fool in that relationship. You wanted to act a fool in that marriage. Now you no longer have that relationship. You no longer have that marriage. You no longer have that job. And now you mad at God because you did it. You no longer have that vehicle because you didn't do right by it. You didn't do right by that house. You didn't do right by that friendship. See, you don't do right by this stuff. And are you one of those people who got the nerve to get mad at God because all God does is open the door for you, but you get mad because you don't do right and walk through? Could that very well be you? Overlook your life on the day and ask yourself the question, what am I doing with the opportunities that the Lord is giving me? What am I doing with the opportunity that the Lord has given me in my spiritual life to get my life together with him? Not only my personal life, but my spiritual life. The Lord has been working on you and working on you and working on you. Are you ready to surrender? Because when your eyes close, we can't blame nobody, but we can't blame mama. We can't blame daddy, and we sure can't blame God. Because for some of us, throughout our lives, God been giving us opportunities after opportunities after opportunities to turn our lives around and start doing right by him. Somebody know right now, They've been in that relationship, and God been giving you opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to get married and to live right and to be pleasing in his sight. Things that we've been doing for years. We didn't just start doing these sins a month ago, a week ago. Some of us been doing these things for 10 or 20 years, and the Lord is giving you opportunity after opportunity to get things right in our personal lives and our spiritual lives. So on today, we must overlook our lives and ask ourselves the question, what are we doing with the opportunities? What are we doing with the doors that God is opening for us? Is it time for us to start walking through the door instead of standing in front of the door and just closing the door? So always remember my closing. Self-examination is the best examination, and Jesus Christ is Lord, and he's all we have. Have a great rest of the day.